So growing up, I was blessed to have, at one point, 7 different grandmas in my life. It's a long story. There was a lot of divorce and remarriage, but this talk is about 2 of my grandmas, Grandma Mary and Grandma Terry, and the starkly different realities that these 2 women got to live because of their paradigm, their perspective on life, the way that they responded to things. Now, both Terry and Grandma Mary went through some stuff. They had struggles, they dealt with sickness, they had loss, life things. Can you relate? See, but Grandma Mary was super negative. She liked to complain about everything that was happening. My rooster has a lot to say. Her daily schedule looked like sitting on the couch and gossiping about all of the neighbors. She rarely had a kind thing to say. She watched the news constantly, and her life was filled with trauma, drama, doom, and gloom. And it seemed like, though her daily experiences didn't really have much going on, her emotional state was always frustrated. She wanted her whole life to go to Hawaii. This was a big dream of hers. She always wanted to go to Hawaii. But because of her frame of mind, she was always trying to prove something. So she would spend their money on things that she didn't really need. New big screen TVs, new diamond rings, and she never traveled to Hawaii. Eventually, her lifestyle and her negativity caught up with her. In rapid succession, she fell down the stairs, broke a hip, had a heart attack, had a stroke, and by the end of her life, she was on 33 pills a day. If you looked at her, you would have guessed that she was in her 90s, easy. But she passed at 72, never having done the things that she had been dreaming of. And when she passed away, my grandpa went through the closet and he found all kinds of beautiful clothing, beautiful things that people had gifted to her, that they thought that she might enjoy, that she had hung up in the closet to save for some other day, some day that never came. She had all of this abundance around her, but she couldn't see it. She wouldn't let herself. Now that's Grandma Mary. Now, on the other hand, I had a Grandma Terry. And Grandma Terry, just like Grandma Mary, had some storms in her life. She had some struggles. But when you looked at her, you couldn't see them. Instead, you saw a light that radiated from inside. You saw a well-kept woman that liked to take care of herself. Her hair was always done. I know I'm a mess. Her hair was always done. She always had on a beautiful shirt, a nice necklace. She put a smile on her face. She had a positive outlook towards life. And because she had a positive outlook towards life, and because she believed that God was always doing something good for her, her life reflected that. So Grandma Terry, at 85 years old, was still snow skiing. At 90, she was hiking the Grand Canyon and river rafting and riding a donkey. At 92, she went to go volunteer in an orphanage in China. Grandma Terry lived a full and vibrant life. She traveled, she had connections, because she trusted. She trusted in the goodness of God, and she trusted that every problem was actually a possibility in disguise, that every obstacle was actually an opportunity. She never stopped moving her body. She never stopped exploring. She never stopped learning or growing. And any time that she could, she was helping somebody else. She told me once that the fastest way to get out of your own stuff is to go be of service. Well, Grandma Mary passed away at 72, never having lived her dream. Grandma Terry passed away at 102, having lived out a dream life. Now, I know which one I would rather be like. And I just challenge you. I know that people have been going through a lot, and if we're honest, probably been going through a lot for a long time. And I know that those struggles and situations can really begin to stack up. And we can sometimes feel like that stormy season is lasting way too long. But if we can change our perspective, if we can start to look at problems as possibilities, if we can know that we serve a good God, that when a problem shows up, there's already a solution for it. If we can begin to be grateful for what we do have and for the goodness in our life, it's like taking the blinders off. See, Grandma Mary had the capacity all along to go live out her dream, but she couldn't see it and never claimed it because of the lens, the perspective that she was looking through. She was too busy complaining about what she didn't have to actually see all the goodness and the grace that was around her. So I don't know who this is for today, but I know that it's definitely always a reminder for me of who do I want to be and how do I want to live my life? Do I want to be like Grandma Mary, or do I want to live full out like Grandma Terry? Be blessed. We'll talk soon.